Salutations from the stars! This is I, the eccentric Professor Copperstein, and I'm here today with another episode of fucking shit. ParaNope, yes. I was gonna say Monday memes, but today's Wednesday, so I'm recording ParaNope. I film Monday memes on a Sunday. Yeah, so technically it actually should be Sunday memes, but I upload on Mondays, Monday morning. So yeah, every 8 a.m. So yeah, yeah. So anyway, oh, and also I got this here on on Earth. It's a camouflage bandana, and kind of gives it a nice badass commando look. So just for this episode, I'm gonna be wearing it like this, and then I'll go back to my goggles. Of course, this isn't a permanent change. Every now and then I'll bring it back just for shits and giggles. So so anyway, let's get started. So our first video is about a UFO sighting. Yes, from ghosts to aliens. Now, yes, although I do believe in extraterrestrial life forms, I don't believe in them in like UFOs and shit. So, and whenever I see like UFO sightings like this, I'm always skeptical. Of course, I mean, given that aliens are more practical, but then at the same time, they're not conclusive, and they can mostly be either edited or they could be something that just looks like something weird, but uh, the trick of the light happens to make it look in a different way. It could be like a satellite or a bag floating in the air. So anyway, yeah, I rambled on a bit too much. Okay, so let's go. Yeah, it's not like ghosts where they're definitely fake. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. Okay, so here we go. So far we just see these. That's not the UFO, is it? Wait, that's it? Please tell me these are not it. Come on, that's seriously it? Come on. You could easily do that by suspending little lights on wires and then turning it off and then having those lights at a very low voltage so that it can shine very dimly like that, and then just shake the camera up a little bit. That can easily be done. Now, of course, this is zoomed in, so of course it's not actually zoomed in. Since it's all black, it could easily just be like close up and then just like little shakes so that the angle doesn't get that bad, doesn't mess up the footage. But come on, this can easily be done. You're seriously trying to pass off four little lights as a UFO. I mean, come on. If that's a UFO, then so is that on the ceiling fan. Come on, this is too easy. Well, I'm gonna go to our next video. Okay, so before we begin this next video, I wanted to tell you that this series is gonna go on a little hiatus. Yeah, this is a last-minute decision I made just now. So as of now, I'm gonna cut the video just short, just a little bit short. Yeah, not too much. It's probably gonna be a 15-minute video instead of the usual 30. So anyway, let's go ahead and begin. So, okay, spooky. Okay, totally not done by a fishing string on this leg. And apparently there's another one on the other leg. Yeah, there's 4 legs, just so you know. There could be one on each one, as far as I'm concerned. So we can tell that the string may be going like this way because every time the stretcher moves this way, it always turns a little. Specifically this part. In fact, let's replay. Let's look at it. Okay, so this one. Now, given that there are wheels here, it could also be turning because of the wheels, their position and their angle. So that's another thing that could factor out the way the stretcher moves. Hey, let's spot something on the baby monitor. Let's see. Yeah, this could be animated. Let's see. You know, it could also be a balloon with a light bulb inside it. Well, not a light bulb, an LED, yeah. It could be a balloon with a... Let's see. Let's look at that again. Yeah, that's another thing it could be. It could be like a little balloon with like an LED, some LED inside, LEDs inside, and then it could just be like waved around at a specific angle. And of course, it also has to be low power a little bit so that it goes with the whole night vision. Let's see what else we got here. Let's see, chair moves by itself. That can easily be done by fishing string. We've talked about fishing string multiple times. Door, that can be done with fishing string as well. Wait a minute. I have a feeling we saw this video already. It's a salt shaker. Okay, well, yes, we saw this one. Okay, shit. Okay, so if you look at the way the salt shaker looks, pay attention to the salt shaker as it moves. See, so you notice how it looks like it's staying the same. It looks the same throughout. What I think is that it could actually be a graphic that they did like a click and drag, so as to look like a salt shaker in the distance moving by itself. Because the thing about fishing string is that it has to be tied low, otherwise it'll tilt over. But at the same time, it could also, when you move it, it like slowly rotates because of the static friction. We don't seem to see that here, mostly because it's supposed to be at a distance, so of course we're not going to see it rotate a little bit. And so I think this is actually animated, this part here. The chair is definitely moved by a fishing string, as we've established before. See right here. Yeah, string. See the door. Let's do another one. Oh yeah. Let's see, where's the pillow? Yeah, the one with the pillows is my unofficial favorite. Oh, I paused it. I'm an idiot. Oh, look at this. See, my unofficial favorite. So, yeah, we've already talked about this before. Let's slow it down. Look at the tassels on the side. Pay very close attention to the tassels. You see that? Notice how they instantly move upward before the pillow goes up. Then we're treated to that. And then it just has like a hyperbolic movement toward the camera left. Yeah, toward the camera, but like relatively left of it. So, of course, we've established that the video was actually it was actually a person throwing the pillow on the couch and then playing the video in reverse. That's what we've established the last time we saw this video. Man. He was paused. Let's see that again. Okay, so we can see that this is done from an angle. So obviously it's possible, given that this is a garage, that there could be a person behind here, behind this section of wall here, this holding a fishing string with that broom, and then just dropping it so it looks like a ghost moving it by itself. Let's see. Ladies, don't you just love being filmed while you're sleeping? Let's see. That can be done with fishing string and an animated ghost. More fishing string, but on the blanket. Let's see. Let's look at that again. Is that fishing string or is that her feet? I think that's her legs. Okay. Okay, right around here. Let's slow this down by a quarter. No. No, that's like a string that they sewed on into the blanket. Because I don't think there's something under their mattress pushing it from under. I think it's a string that they sewed on, that they sewed on to the surface of the blanket so as to make that pull effect. Yeah. Okay, so that's not a. Oh, no, son of a bitch. Okay, so let's see the orb that we just saw could easily be animated, or it could just be a particle, piece of dust, like they usually do. Let's see if it turns on the light. And the lights go off, even though they can be. We've established that they're remote control. Let's see, let's go back. Yeah, the switch is right there. We don't. Right there, we don't see it. There, we see it, and then we don't. It's because the quality of the video is all potato. Let's see. Ooh. And then it shatters. Okay, now here's the thing about this. Okay, so this can easily be done with science. Now, take for example, heat. Heat is a transfer of heat energy from one system to another. That's the movement of which is called thermodynamics. Now, when molecules get hot, they gain a lot of kinetic energy. They start to move around the place. That's why in hotter areas pressure goes up. So, however, this glass is a solid, but it's a material that vibrates a lot. And so when it comes to heating up a glass like that, when it's hot, you can put it in a very cold spot, or is it first cold and then hot? Something like that. You know, when there's a rapid temperature difference, the molecules start to really shake it up, and then instantly when they start freezing, they start forming like little boundaries. These start forming like grain boundaries, and then it weakens the bonds, and when that happens, it shatters. Is it hot first or is it cold? Is it hot first then cold, or is it cold first then hot, or is it either or? I'll have to look it up before uploading. So, okay. So what did it say? Driver captures ghost of dead bride. Well, with this shitty quality of a video, I wonder how you even found out that was a bride. Oof. Excuse me. See, that's a person. Let's see. Oh, look at that! Look at that! Notice how the pixels don't match with the video. This is an image that was pinned onto the footage. See? Look at that. It looks like it was ripped from a Flash game. And then of course they did the little Hollywood effect where as soon as the guy runs across, that's when they take out the image, and then so it looks like it just disappears. Because let's think of this logically. You see a woman in the middle of the street. What's your first instinct? Your first instinct is not to get out of the car and then run across the hood. No, depending on what country this is, if it's the United States where the steering wheel is on the left side, then it will just make no sense for him to get out of the car and then run across the front of the car. and even it would make even less sense if this was like in Europe, so somewhere where the steering wheel's on the right, because that would imply that the person literally reached over to the next seat, to the passenger seat, and then opened the door, ran outside in front of the car, just to make that effect. Yeah, it could be. If it's Europe, then it would have to be a reversed video. It's likely to have been made in the U.S. So let's see the baby one. Okay, now this one I saw with Jenny and with Kitty Jen 1337 in our Adrenaline Weekend episode we released on Halloween. We filmed it on Halloween, and then we released it on Dia de los Muertos. And then, let's see. We talked about. Well, I told her about how when I was a baby, I would climb around. You even bite the crib a lot. So yeah, I think this one is just baby being a baby. Just like crawling around and standing, and then of course the demonic noises babies usually make. Okay, the music ruined it. Damn it, music! And then of course it fell. Of course the baby had to fall this way. Now this was lucky because if it fell the other way, then this would lead to this video not being allowed to be shown. Then of course the eyes, that's just the red eye effect. It happens in cats. I think it happens in dogs too. It happens in deer because sometimes when you're out there, and then you could see sometimes their eyes will reflect the light. And creepily enough, it also happens in spiders. If you go down to like where there's grass and you hold a flashlight to your eyes, well, eye level, and then flash it that way, chances are you'll actually see the reflection of the light in the spider's eyes. And then it's super creepy when you actually get closer and you just see the lights themselves, and then you just see all these legs and shit. It's really creepy. I don't like spiders. I've made that obvious. Let's see. There's a woman golfing in her house, and she's about to. She holds it way up like she's about to swing that club. It's like, what was she planning to do? Was she planning to make a hole in the window? This video was likely staged. Let's see, and then of course the door opening. Let's see. Assuming this was not done by string, this could also have been done with pressure. Because like in houses like these that are just one level, it could be a door on the other side of the house that they open real fast, and then the pressure changes causes the door to open. Let's see. Let's look at it before before it opens. Right after she raises her hand. Yeah, yeah. That door was not closed all the way. It was like slightly ajar, but like on the edge. That's what I'm thinking. Let's see. Wait. Oh, you know what? Maybe the man is teaching her posture. Oh, okay, now it makes sense. Because I was there seeing her do the position, and then and then seeing that there's a man in front holding behind with the operating the camera. I think maybe he was teaching her proper posture in golf. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, that makes more sense why she would be holding it like that. Because given that they just turn, they don't see. I'm pretty sure there's no ball over there. Let's see. Okay, so this is gonna be if this is gonna be done by string, then it has to be super low, like right here, because he walks straight through. See, this is where he walks. Now this is after all like right past that angle right there. So first of all, this would have to be done with the string super low to the ground, and then he has to, of course, step over it in order to have the rest happen, and then the rest is history. Voila, la 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 la. Ooh, scary, 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 scary. Let's see what happens here. Oh yes, the Samora Morgan. Yes, we haven't seen her in a while, so yeah, this could be a video playing on the TV. Yeah, you're probably wondering, why would someone make that video for this? Look at that. The way it moves. It looks mechanical. Could this be filmed in reverse? Because the way the chair moves, the way it just like abruptly stops, I'm thinking that this was filmed in reverse. That being said, let's see where the TV starts to go weird. Nope. Ah, piece of shit. Oh, then that one goes. So both. Ah, shit. Yeah, I think this video was played in reverse. That would explain why the chair moves so and then stops abruptly. Okay, this is definitely made. 'Cause look at the way it moves. In fact, I'm okay. I'm going out on a different note. Look at that. This was not done with string. In fact, I don't even think this is an actual footage. I'm starting to think that this is actually a graphic of like, but like uh, a really good editing software a very good type of software for animation. I mean, the rest of this here is obviously live action, and these are playing forward. Of course, I'm gonna take out the whole played in reverse thing, and so this chair, from the way it moves, this chair is definitely not natural, not supernatural. I think that this chair was animated in such a way. Real, real of fake. What happened to real or fake? Yeah, I think that the chair is definitely animated. So anyway, let's go on to our next.
Working.
Okay, I'm glad you stayed with us for this episode. I'm sorry it was shorter than usual. So, we stated earlier, this show is going to be on a little hiatus. It's not being canceled, it's just going to be put on hold. And we're probably going to come back, I guess sometime in like maybe January. I think around the same time that maybe I'll bring back Adrenaline Weekend, because I'm still not sure about what I can do. Because the thing about Adrenaline Weekend is that it's given that it's centered around other people's videos, other people's works. That show is very vulnerable to copyright infringements, and so that's why I got my copyright strike that other day. So, just for that, I will still be posting Monday memes. So, I, so that's gonna be it for now. So anyway, thank you for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. Do also check out my other videos, and remember, even when you're on break, there's always time for science. Say goodbye, Elfgar. I'm Professor Copperstein. Hasta luego.